What up, though? What up, though? It's balling to the beats with Pete, and I'm up in this motherfucker with my foot am, my main man's Mo Green, my man's. What's the deal?
Clearly, gang, what up, my baby? You already know what it is. What's going on, family?
Oh my goodness, same old, same old. You know how that go,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Mo Green, it's nice to see you, my guy.
And likewise, man, the feeling is mutual. You know, it's always a pleasure when players meet. You know, it's always a treat. Always a good thing when real niggas can unite, especially over some positive shit. You know.
Always, man. I seen you on this movement, dog. I've been seeing this Cleary game for a while now. I see it.
Now, it ain't. It's like my first and my last name. I can't give up on it. No matter
Yeah.
how many things they put on my name, no matter how many times I get thrown in the dirt, gotta come back to the originator, you know? Gotta
Yeah.
stand for what you know.
Well, dog, I know your man's gonna get one of them shirts, right? I got one of them shirts coming, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely, my baby. I
Oh,
got you. Size medium. I'm about to
oh
send through the
man,
air. You
knowing it,
already know what it
you
is.
already know what it is. He called me out. Yeah.
For sure.
Oh my goodness, dog. What's up with this music, man? You got any new videos about to drop?
Man, I'm starting a whole new wave with the music. I had to really go back to the basics, you know, go back to the really just really real hip hop, really rapping, really, you know, lyrical and this music that I put out now is gonna be a little different from my old music, you know, because I'm really back to my original, who I originally am, you know, what I
Right.
originally stand for, you know, and a lot of my old music, I was just really telling my point of view of the streets, and a lot of motherfuckers want to understand it, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm really breaking it down I'm kind of dumbing it down for motherfuckers to understand who I am and what I represent.
Okay, that's real. That's real. Man. Oh, each one teach one. They say Mo Green, a preacher out the hood, say he pull up and always got something positive to say, my man. I know you got something positive to say today, man. Go ahead and give him the word of the day or something. Where is
Hey,
that?
every day, nigga, wake up. You know, you get two things when you wake up. You get a chance and a choice. Whatever you expect to do with your chance and your choice, that's your legacy. That's your history. That's your life. Thank you, baby.
Even if your choice is to take a chance.
Even if your choice is to take a chance, my baby. You know. All right, love you.
Man, that's real, dog. That's real. Dog, how's looking over there in the D, man? What it's looking like?
You know, all I see is the motherfucking green grass and picket fences when I walk through the neighborhood. You know. And
Oh my
that's just how I
goodness.
see things. Like Detroit, we really on edge right now. You know, we got a lot of black on black violence, a lot of gang violence going on, a lot of neighborhood violence, you know, and Detroit really is a scary place. You know, that's why I try to keep serenity. That's why I try to keep balance, you know, and always just touch base with the men upstairs because to survive in this city, you really have to be like a mastermind to actually move through this bitch for real.
It's just, man, yeah, cause young cats, man, they's turning to something different, dog. And I mean, I know this shit might sound crazy because we older now, so we saying the young cats is turning to something different because the older cats over us was saying that shit about us. Like, man, y'all move different from how we move. Y'all move stupid and y'all do this and y'all do that. And now I'm seeing what they was saying. Like, dog, and it's so crazy, but everybody didn't get to make it to see what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? They
But see,
actually
this
got caught up in doing the stupid shit.
never got to tell their story.
Ever.
Never got to tell their story. my whole philosophy on generation that's under me, like, I totally understand what young niggas is going through out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Your
right.
pops, your uncles, your big cousins, big brothers, they probably went to prison or they probably got caught up in the street life, and that message was never introduced to you. You know, the knowledge of man, the knowledge of power was never introduced to you. So you gonna have a lot of youth that act wild, act dumb, act crazy. A lot of the same youth that act like that, they actually listen to me. They actually touch base with me. You know what I'm saying? And I let them know I understand because I used to do the same dumb shit and I'm still human. So I never know what I might do tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? But the important uh important goal is to just think better and do better. You know, keep these motherfucking haters away from you. You know, like quit going around places where you know people don't like you, where you know people don't respect you. And then even if you get it put in a situation where you demand your respect, if you make a motherfucker respect you, it's always animosity and bad energy behind that type of shit, you know?
Always. But like you say, man, when you from the streets, and you done overcame the streets, and the young niggas know you from the streets because your name is still in the streets because you know what I'm saying? It's easier to reach out to a young nigga and talk to them and get through to them than a nigga
Mm-hmm.
who still around or who ain't doing shit with theyself but know they done fucked up but ain't trying to really better theyself but trying to better them. It's crazy. It's like you gotta lead by example though.
You
That's
definitely gotta lead by example.
that's about it with the youth. Like, man, that's why I always show love and salute to these high school football coaches, these pale football coaches. Man, these boys are real. That's real
Clearly,
life.
clearly.
Dog, them boys become father figures to so many kids that never had a father in their life, and people don't even understand how serious that shit is to kids and young men when they coming up through life, dog.
The brotherhood, the brotherhood represents the unity. You know what I'm saying? And the unity, it just represents the power. Like people don't know how powerful we are when we come together.
Dog.
You know, I have been plotting, you know, and I have been telling people like, hey, y'all gonna catch me on balling on the beat, you know. And a lot of people that I was telling, you know, I could see different facial expressions, not mad or disappointed, but just like, damn, I didn't know you was cool with dog, or I didn't know y'all see eye to eye. Unity scares a lot of people, man.
But
So,
the thing is they can't stop my connections. I done been to a million neighborhoods, not just in Detroit. And my name is still great everywhere I go. I don't have a salt on my name. You know what I'm saying? We could talk motherfucking 7 Mile. We could talk Brightmo. We could talk our hood. We could talk
yeah,
Linwood.
yeah,
We could talk Schoolcraft, Joint Road, Chicago, Plymouth. I done been there and I'm loved there. I got niggas there right now who I will ride for and who will ride with me. So it's like in that situation, it's like can't nobody stop this unity. I'm connected to my city. No matter where I'm located at, my
yes,
city is in
yes,
my veins. I'm connected. Niggas
yes.
is so it's unstoppable. So salute to them too. Salute to the haters, the little strange faces. I appreciate y'all too. You know, we don't
Hey, the love always gonna outweigh the hate, though.
yeah. And you need the haters though.
Always.
Even when I'm doing like what I'm doing now. The haters want to watch it. They want to watch it to see a flaw or something. You know what I'm saying? So I still get the view from. I appreciate it. That's all. That's all,
Yeah,
love.
that's it's all love. They keep us popping though, you know. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping shit. They keep a nigga name in niggas' mouths and niggas hear it. And what people don't know about promotion is no such thing as bad promotion. They told you that in that movie NWA. So if I got 3 or 4 niggas that's like, oh, Mo Green this, or Mo Green weak, or Mo Green fake, and then I got 20 motherfuckers that's sitting next to me, and motherfuckers like, my baby handle his business. My baby there for his kids. My baby there for us. My baby certified. He thoroughbred with it. That's only gonna make the people who ever heard them people talking bad about me, that's only gonna make them go to my page, look up my name, go to my videos. Dog said he couldn't rap. The nigga kind of sweet. Dog said the nigga a bum. The nigga be fresh as hell on Instagram. It's just like, it's free promotion, man. I love that shit. I love when people talk bad about me who really don't know me and really know my heart.
Bttb though, man. Gotta salute to them too, cause you know they I don't think they really mean no harm. They only cause you know you got haters that don't even know they hating, like real life, like real life. It's niggas out here that will hate on you and they don't even know they hating on you. They just it's something about you they just don't like. It's something that happened back in some old shit or some could be some new shit, whatever it is. They don't like you, so they gon' hate, nigga. So no matter what you do, you go, nigga. They dream car could have been a fucking Impala 9.6 or something, and you go buy one. They don't even want that car no more.
Right.
They
and
don't
it
even.
Be like,
that's terrible.
And it be like that though, Pedos. You know, like to this day, it's young niggas who hate me because of what me and their uncles or their brothers or their cousins went through. You know, and I'm a well-known believer, like, of the truth. So if one of my family members get out here and get into it with a nigga on some bullshit, I'm claiming that as bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm never holding a grudge against the nigga. Like, you fight my family, best believe I ain't gonna have shit good to say to you. But it's just like growing up in neighborhoods, growing up in communities, we're gonna fight, we're gonna argue, we gonna not disagree, it's gonna be friendly competitions. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stirred up controversy. You know what I'm saying? Controversy. So, like, this just a word to the youth. If y'all know y'all people wasn't thoroughbred, y'all know that y'all people wasn't official, stop holding grudges against the people who are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all gotta break that cycle because it's only a fuck nigga cycle that's keep going around and around. Like, so many people let fuck shit go around and around that if one individual stand up and say, hey, that's not right, that's not real, that don't feel right in my heart, a lot of people might look at him like the outsider or the black, or we gonna blackball him, or he not a part of what we got going on. He not a part of our neighborhood. That's the weakest shit in America. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's niggas like me who bring views to the neighborhood. I bring fans to the neighborhood. I bring the bitches. You know what I'm saying? I bring niggas with money from other neighborhoods, and then they come to a place where you got 60 niggas standing over here that don't like me. Why y'all at my video shoot? And then you got 10 niggas just right there really supporting. That's the shit that get niggas fucked up. That's the real street shit I be talking about. Like, a lot of these niggas ain't got niggas pulling up checking their ass either, dog. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You could get away with being a thug on the internet, or you could get away with holding a certain type of image on social media. But in real life, when ain't nobody around, it's like, who the fuck is you? Is you really standing for that same shit?
You speak on it if you can't stand on it. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't. I'm gonna stand on my words. Whatever
As
I
we
say,
should.
that's what I mean. I'm gonna stand on it.
Even if I made a mistake and said it, I still meant it because I got to ride out with it now.
Dog, I
You
don't
know what
even.
I'm saying?
Dog, I don't even. But the crazy like me right now, I don't even have a nigga I don't like. Like I don't even. I can't even name a person I don't like. Like you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Listen, took the words right out of my mouth. I'm not going to cut you off, but I thank you for touching on that topic. Keep going. I'm
Dog,
gonna spread.
it's just real. I'm just saying, like I can't think of a nigga I could think of. I can't think of a nigga I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got a problem with nobody. And whenever I come across it, most of the niggas, I mean, I ain't ran across a nigga who even gave me attitude like they don't like. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I ain't had them problems in a while, like teenager type shit.
Right.
Grown, everybody fuck with Mark.
Hey,
It's just
this what I don't understand, right? I might get a vibe that a nigga don't like me, but then I might second guess that vibe because, like, when I come to the neighborhood, like little kids, they might run up to me like, "Oh, Mo, take a picture and put me on your Insta," or "I want to be in your next video," or "Mo, we fuck with what you do, we love with what you do." And these little kids saying this, you know what I'm saying?
right.
And then I might do my homework, or I might watch a little kid go back to, where he come from. And I'll be like, damn, I didn't know that was such and such kid that saluted me and gave me all that love. Or I didn't know that was such and such baby mama or such and such wife. You know what I'm saying? So the hate be kind of like, it be kind of throwing me off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to hate a nigga that the whole hood love. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, it's just as easy because niggas like shit. Why everybody love him? A lot of bitter people out here in the city. Like, I mean, where I'm at, I ain't gonna front you. I ain't gotta worry. I ain't gotta bump into a nigga like where my land at. I don't even gotta bump into nobody. You know what I'm saying? I might bump into a neighbor when we out going across the road to the mailbox or some shit like that. But other than that, everybody stay to themselves and stay on they side they little jump off. Don't cross my acres and I won't cross yours. Keep it that way. Only time we might cross it if we cut in the yard, we might cut a little extra. We cut a little more grass, like go on into their yard and cut a little of their grass down. But
Right.
other than that, we don't. We everybody move on their own.
On that,
Silent, like man.
you,
I
you
know.
live in peace. You live in peaceful out there,
Oh
man.
yeah, I could sit on the back patio and listen to birds flying, hummingbirds. I was like, little shit I ain't never seen before. Like this shit crazy. Yeah, man, different.
Definitely different.
Different. It's a whole different vibe. Like especially what I'm used to. Like, dog, I ain't gonna front you. When I first got down here, bro, I'm up at the gas station. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, bro. Guy walking up to me asking me something. I'm turning around. I'm ready to sit. They like, no, no. Then he asked the question, answered it. And he like, okay, thank you. Went on about his business. I'm looking like,
Hey,
oh,
that's how I be when I go out of town. And Detroit is so different from any other city in the world because you could go to Ohio, you could go to Missouri, you could go to New York, Florida, Arizona, and you got like different breeds of men. So you got guys like you might have on something hot, a nice pair of shoes or a nice shirt. And in Detroit, a motherfucker would never let you know. You know what I'm saying? Like you would never get a compliment. You would never.
Facts.
Nobody would never give you credit. Like, oh man, unless somebody close to you, they family, because niggas don't want to seem like dick suckers. You know what I'm saying?
But that's like here. And every time I walk through the mall, I get stopped by somebody like, "You had those since they first came out, or when those come out?" Or questions like that. I'm like kicking it with them about it. Oh, ooh, ooh. Then I go in my pocket, whip out the business card. Check out my. I got a YouTube. Woo, woo, woo. Salute to
Yeah,
y'all.
see,
You know what I'm saying?
In Detroit, Pedos, we gonna have to work 3 times as hard just to get what the next man got. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you took your hustle, you took everything you learned here in Detroit, and you moved somewhere totally different, where your craft will get recognized, where your work will get, it will have high value because they not gonna cheat you, they not gonna short you. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. That's facts too. That's all facts. Like the movement was like sudden move, but it was like I just felt it in my soul. Like, bro, you gotta do it. Took off. Like,
Hey, you know, I feel like you was supposed to do it because before this, you was inspired me to rap. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? When I was really going out of town taking trips, you was the one like, Mo, do this. You really need to hit them with a song like this. And I remember them talks. I remember them conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Even
Not
before,
too,
even before you knew I was rapping,
yeah,
before you
most
even knew
definitely.
I was rapping, you wasn't even hip, and I was just giving you tips, like, cause I had been there, I had been in them steps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had already made them type of moves. Like, man, I ain't jumped back in the rap game because I just been on chill. Like, I ain't been on rap tip, but dog, I do got a notebook. I will let that be known. I
Most
do got a
definitely.
notebook,
You know I gotta get you on the track. You
and
know I
I
gotta
do
listen.
got pages. I
So you got
do.
them pages,
So I
huh?
got some pages, so it ain't like I'm just. If I want to, I can come out and drop a little album, a little. I do the craziness. I drop a 7-song album on.
Most definitely.
Oh,
Let's do it, baby.
crazy!
Let's get to work, man. Let's turn up on these bums, man.
Yeah, I've been chilling, man. I'm gonna let them have a rap, dog. I'll promote them. I'll promote them. Yeah, I can have a rap. I'll promote. I'll feature. I'll do some features.
Yeah, we got music going on. We got clothing line going on. Clearly Gang clothing line. You could go find my music at iTunes, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Pandora Box. Yes, I'm a Clearly Gang Adia nigga, and I'm on Pandora Box. You could find me 700 degrees, wipe my nose. You can find my clothing store at a store in Taylor called A1. It's on the Rica Road near Inkster. It's in a little shopping plaza. Or you could just DM me on any social media and I'll pop up with the shit at your door.
Straight like that. Straight like that.
Yeah. And we ain't dealing with no cheap hoodies either. You know, we sponsored by Champion too. So when you get something, it's not gonna be something that you're gonna wear once or twice and throw it away. It's gonna be something that you can always keep. We even got the workout shirts, the dry fit Clearly Gang shirts, you know. But the music that I put out is, man, it's timeless, man. I wanna recap on that and just give you some feed on that. Like I'm really touching back to the 90s and the 80s and early 2000s where niggas was really, rapping. Like even with the locks, they showed niggas on the battle with Dipset. Like they showed niggas like you really can't just make music that people gonna be like, you really gotta make shit that people is gonna remember you and listen and relate to the words. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of been off all that, like,
Salute to the locks.
yeah, salute to the locks. I ain't been on that Dipset shit. I really kind of been on some grimy type, you know,
Hey,
getting my bag back together, you know.
real nigga shit, bro. I
They don't
been
want
on
to
the
buy shit from
locks.
me.
I've been on the locks, nigga, since man, sorry to tell you, boy. I was rocking the locks since the 90s. I was a nigga. I was always fucking with the locks. I told them boys the locks was gonna rock that bitch. What happened? Them boys went crazy. Them boys. I told them. I'm like they on stage. You got to rap. I'm like,
Yeah,
nigga, it's a diff. That's the way Bow Wow did Soldier Boy. That nigga Bow Wow got up there and rap.
and rap. Most definitely.
And Soldier Boy was out there doing that little goofy shit, kept having people come out and all the same song over and over again. Bow Wow was like another number one. You got a number one song off your number one movie? Do you got a number one song off your number one movie? I'm like, damn.
Right, right.
Hey man, that boy was going crazy.
Hey, Pitos,
Yo,
I wanted to touch base with you, right?
yeah,
Because how do you feel about the music that's going on in Detroit? When
man.
you considering that you don't live here no more, and you just, you might go on YouTube or you might hear some a nigga might just drop some shit. Do you feel like this music is really like our culture, or niggas is just really entertaining right now?
It's a mixture. I honestly think like us as being Detroit niggas, we take it offensive in a way because we like they kind of watered down in some shit or this and that. They ain't keeping it 100 like this. But what I really think it is a lot of these rappers is really learning the industry. They know that it's gonna have to be more than rapping to make it in the industry. So what they doing is crafting their music with the inner them, the shit that they'll do in the house with their homeboys on some goofy shit. Now they really putting it into their raps and shit. They starting to really come out and letting they self be. You ain't always gotta be tough. Like I don't give a fuck if you drop 10 tough songs. You still can go back to being a normal nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't always gotta be a thug nigga in every fucking song. So you can
How you
always
go?
you can be a silly nigga. You can just be you, nigga. Like you ain't tough all the time, nigga. Just be you. That's all. So and when niggas
So
start being themselves, a lot of people get to relating to it. And I see that with like with Saga. Don't Saga is Saga. He ain't nobody else but Saga. You know what I'm saying?
most
He
definitely.
no matter where you see him at, you see him in the bar, you see him on stage, you see him in the video, that nigga always the same nigga. The way he be act, that's Saga. So shit, when you start being yourself, it start the show. You know what I'm
Most
saying? That's
definitely.
I like Detroit because they starting to branch off and everybody's starting to breed leaders. I hate that his heads bumping between these leaders. You know what I'm saying? But they got a opening for the city and they bumping heads instead of coming together and busting that hole wide open.
But my whole thing on that, what you just touched base on, my whole point of view on that is when you get in leadership positions, you get in real, when you high in rank, it's not your duty or your job to cause war. Any nigga who ever chased the bag, ever got some money, the last thing he wanted to do was beef. Why? Because these same niggas is the same niggas that'll come kill you. I don't think a lot of people know how dangerous being a leader is. You could use your power for good, you can use your power for bad. I know hands on that I can influence a neighborhood, 2 or 3 neighborhoods with all bullshit and they gonna ride with it. But the minute I say, hey, let's start eating healthy. We ain't drinking today. Let's start praying 3-4 times a day, maybe even 5 times. Hey, today we're gonna sober up. We just gonna stay focused and we're gonna build. Today we're gonna have a meeting with the brothers, It's like people look at you like, But on your song, you said you wanted to whack a nigga and you ain't give a fuck where that nigga was at or what. You gotta pay attention to the message, not the messenger.
Facts.
You know, the messenger just the nigga that's like, I might spit a cold rap and that rap might give me a deal. But when I go talk to Granny, I can't spit that shit.
Facts.
I gotta keep it real with Granny. Granny going, what's going on outside? Why was you fighting outside? What was going on? Why was all them people?
See,
I gotta explain to her. So at the end of the day, I'm human. I'm a work in progress.
Yeah, man. Cause the way I see it is like, it's kind of pretty simple. These young niggas, they see it a little differently. Like they think just cause you done did some gangster shit, you gotta be gangster at every moment. And it ain't that. Like you don't always gotta be you like dog, I was raised straight hood. I was born on Cherry Line. 12,000 line, baby. Real talk, 80s. Then I moved to North Line. Those is my locations. I went from one street right around the corner. I didn't go nowhere. My whole life. I'm bleeding them streets. You know what I'm saying? I didn't did everything through that time I was doing over there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever,
hey,
whatever.
Let me tell you, I don't mean to cut you off. I mean, I really don't want to cut you off, but I got to tell you a story about yourself, how powerful you is, right?
Myself.
I can remember I had just not too long ago got out of jail. And I was riding through the neighborhood. And the guys I was riding with, they was like circling the blocks because they was trying to figure out where the money was going, right? They like, damn, we got all this work. Like, where the fuck all the customers going? And I hopped out the car with them niggas and shit, and I seen you. And man, you was serving all them niggas custos. But it was funny to me because the way you moved, I wouldn't have never knew you was dealing or whatever you was doing, you know, shaking and moving. I wouldn't have never knew. You know what I'm saying? You didn't carry yourself with that crowd. You didn't carry yourself like, you know, beating on your chest. You was more like humble, tell a joke type nigga. But the logic of my story is, the moral of my story is, you so powerful that niggas found out who all the money was going to. And it wasn't none of the shit that they were saying that they was gonna do to the next nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas like, man, whoever doing that shit, I'm gonna find out, bro. We hit that nigga with the pistol. But when they found out it was P, it was like, oh, man, come on, dog. You can't be rolling, dog. You can't be. That right there just let me know, because I always was a nigga, like I go off my mood. Like I never put a face on my mood. Like if a nigga violate me, I won't say like, dog been in jail for murder, or dog spent 10 years in the joint, or, you know, his brother a killer. I don't take none of that shit in consideration. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, well, if his brother a killer, well, shit, he gonna have to show me, because I'm a well-known testimony that killers die every day. You get what I'm saying? I done seen it. I done seen niggas go from being humble to, I done seen niggas go from being hard to being soft. And not to get off topic, but in the Holy Quran, it say Muslim could turn, a black man that's Muslim could turn devil overnight. That's so true. I could be your best friend today. I could send you flowers. I could have nothing but good things to say to you. But guess what? The world that we live in, a nigga might wake up and don't even know itself.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. But if you're not building with these people every day, if you're not touching base with these people every day, I rode around this whole summer And I told her, got my whole blueprint on how I was doing the clothes, I was making my little money, how I moved, you know, how I secure my family. I don't really bring a lot of people around my kids. Like if you ever see my kids on Northline, they on Northline for family purpose. Like Auntie Tammy or Paula wanted to see them, or, you know, or Auntie Jackie wanted to see them. It's never like, oh, my kids on Northline because they playing with other kids. I'm blackballed to the point like niggas intimidated of me and they don't know the truth and they too scared to get next to me to find out the truth. So I can't dumb down and relax who I am for people in this world to understand me. My goal is not for people to understand me. My goal is to get rich. My goal is to have the same soul I did when I was broke as I do when I'm rich. I don't never want to sell my soul. I never want to do no snitch shit. I never want to do no fag shit. I never want to cross my family out. I never want to get on a level where you can't reach out to me. My little cousins can't reach out to me. That ain't clearly gang.
Real. Real. Man. Cold world out there, man. God. Boy, I told you, it felt so good to be able to work for what you get, dog. This shit was so crazy. A whole different environment, man. Glad I made the jump.
A
Real
lot of
talk.
people don't know. A lot of people don't know, like, I take stuff, a lot of people say, man, you take stuff too serious or you too aggressive. That was never the case. Sometimes I looked at my society and my environment like a lot of people wasn't serious enough. And a lot of people don't stand for truth. They don't hold value like they used to. You know, like our moms and our grandmas and grandfathers, they really stood on family and they stood on principles and morals. Like, I'm pretty sure your granddad wasn't looking at his brother like, dang, why you hanging with niggas that I don't like? Or why you hanging with niggas that cross me? That's all new generation type shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a judgment. I mean, it goes both ways too though. Sometimes it don't even be big the one you done had beef with. It's just the younger one coming up that heard so much about it, it's embedded in him. That's how that family feuds get, man. How it be like when families don't get along on, like if two women don't get along across the street from each other. They both got
Right.
kids. They try to keep their kids away from each other and say all this different stuff. The kids start not liking each other. Then it's just a whole family cycle, though. Yeah,
Little kids out there fighting and everything.
for no reason. They don't even know what they really fighting for. Then the mamas out there getting their kids, then they get to arguing. Now they fighting. They fighting the kids. You like, man, what the hell is going on out here? Like, man, all this hatred. These kids don't even know what they fighting for. They just fighting. They mama fighting, they fighting. It's just crazy. They like little animals. Damn, the city is. Man. But then it's a lot of good out there too. I came from. It's a lot of good.
It's so many,
It's so
it's
much
so
good.
many good people in Detroit, pedos, that I would have never knew if I wouldn't have shut down that dark side. When I was just seeing one side of things, I didn't know it was really good women. I have a good woman now. God bless me. I went through hell up until about 2 years ago. I went through hell because I was letting off an offset that wasn't positive. When men go out here and cheat with all these different type of women, and then you get a good girl and you say, well, my girl is a good girl, she never gonna cheat on me. That's bullshit. The universe only takes in what it put out. The universe, what goes around comes around. You could have a queen, let you do her wrong, let you play her. That universe gonna let her know you getting played. You better make a move. So with all this being said, I searched for love in the clubs. I thought niggas loved me like brothers because we went on missions together, or we did, or we, went and got money together, or we hit the club together and made it rain and turned up, for the hood. I'm thinking these niggas my friends. I'm thinking these niggas got my back. And that ain't always the case. Some people be there for seasons. Some people be temporary elevators for you also. You know what I'm saying? I never look at friendships and relationships like they temporary, but after some things I seen, Pitos, it was like, man, like, you really got to start watching who you trust, because once again, I have brought niggas to my home, showed them blueprints, showed them things to make us large lump sums of monies. And you got these same guys that'll take my plans, take my ideas. I won't hear from them. I won't. But guess what? I can't go do nothing violent to them or nothing stupid to them. Guess what? Our mamas know each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They already look at me like, oh, his temper is kind of off the chain. So they looking at me like I'm gonna do something violent to their son or their nephew or their grandson. And it's like, it don't really be that. It be more like, if I give you my heart, don't play with my heart, bro. If I show you my gentleman side, you shouldn't want to see my gangster side, because all you know from dealing with me is Mo Green 100. I don't see that shit y'all be talking about with him. Y'all niggas must be scared, or y'all must be weak in y'all own body to the point y'all can say another nigga is intimidating. Who the fuck really say shit like that? What man? I never met a man that intimidate me, honestly, man. I've been to prison twice. I've been on level 4 yard. I never seen a nigga like he intimidates me. You never need to.
Thanks.
You know yourself. Yeah, you know yourself. You know yourself and who you is, man. That's the only thing that matters.
And you gotta stand on your own. That's just fact, bro. It get deep, man. But like you say, we jumped off. I was saying about the rappers and I see them making a big, movement. Salute to them.
Salute to all the Detroit rappers that's holding that shit down. I love to see that shit. East, West, even my niggas out there in Southwest. You know what I'm saying? I love to see young rappers. I'm not a bitter type of nigga. Like, I had all the glitter, all the gold. I had fame. At one point, it used to be bitches searching the hood to catch up with a nigga like me. So I love to see people to come after me do certain shit like that. And if you not at that level in your life where you love to see younger people doing better or doing something different, that just showed that you haven't grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you listen to all the shit these young niggas rapping about, in my heart, I know I could rap like that. I know I didn't live that shit. But as a mature male in today's society, that's just a signal to tell me, hey, you need to switch some stuff up. Can't keep wearing the same shoes you was wearing when you was 19 and you 33. You might have to put on the morgues. You might have to suit up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was wearing them bitches at 19. I was slicking that gator that was back in the day. Now salute to us. We definitely was stumping. The motherfucking Murrays, boy.
I had a
But
couple pair more alligators my damn self, you
that's
know.
but I can't take, man. You said that one part. You lost me when you said you can't be stepping in the same. Because boy, I step in a lot of the old kicks that I used to, especially the Jordans.
Right, most definitely.
And I fuck with the shells too. Salute to them. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, but dog, man, it's just a whole different like salute to your man's Big Sean too, cause that nigga still showing love to niggas who
Hey,
trying to
Big
make it
Sean
up.
is the only nigga. A lot of people don't know this. Big Sean is the only nigga in the industry right now that if I send him my music, he'll like it. He'll put a fire emoji under it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. Like Big Sean is not like this arrogant type nigga who don't fuck with niggas. He loves Detroit. The nigga seen me. I was at the Boys and Girl Club. The nigga seen me, came up to me. I was too stuck in my, I was what they call that pride tripping. Like I ain't about to go walk up to no nigga, or I was with my lady. She like, babe, he coming over here. Nigga introduced himself to me, asked me, he said, you look like an entertainer. I see you got the buffs on. I said, yeah, man, I do a little something. You know what I'm saying? Spit a couple bars for him, took a picture with him. Real nigga, I salute my real niggas like that, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to that nigga Peasy too. You know what I'm saying? My big bro Clee, fuck with him.
Yeah.
And I could just see all the motivation and all the inspiration that he give to the youth. Like they really fuck with dude. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga Peasy. God, like that's my dog. Like back in the Mac type shit. We go back. Like I fuck with dog. Like so when he be rapping, I be listening like. You know what I'm saying? I be tuned in and he know I'm tuned. I ain't gonna say he know we tuned in. The city as in the niggas who know him. So that nigga do be putting facts on that motherfucker waxing times, dog. I be listening like, okay, motherfucker, I hear you, boy. You talking some shit. That's you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that nigga, that's my man. Salute to Peasy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas out the city who names starting to be spoken up. Cash Kid, you know what I'm saying? You got it's a lot of motherfuckers, dog. And salute to Michigan battle rappers. Them niggas making movements too.
Tony Young, R.I.P. Tony Young.
Rest in
That
peace
was
to
my
Tony
best
Young.
friend. You know Tony Young too?
Salute to Tony Young, man. All we do is
Tony
battle
Young,
rap.
that's my baby. Hey, that was
Hey,
my best friend growing up.
that's real.
He got the killing niggas on that battle rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact that my baby right now, he passed this summer, you know, but I know for a fact, like if he was still in that shit, he'd be taking off on them niggas. He used to be talking so disrespectful to you niggas. And that's where a lot of my motivation come from. Like my nigga Tony used to be like, nigga, I'll fuck your mama.
That's that nigga slogan. All we do is battle rap and fuck niggas mamas raw. Flat out. Salute to Tony. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Alpha. Real niggas say alpha.
I swear to God, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
salute
to them boys
world,
too, cause
family. Go ahead.
Cause I fucked around with the battle rap shit. So I done did little battles and shit. So I've been on the scene and I fuck with a lot of the battle rap niggas. Like salute to your man's Dollar. That nigga with his alpha movement. That nigga is solid as hell. He ain't never let me wrong. Like you said, in one of them cases, niggas might put salt on your name and do this and do that, but he ain't never done shit wrong in my eyes. So salute to Dollar, that's a good nigga. And the whole Michigan battle rap, dog, like Times making a big move. Salute to him. I see your man, my man's King out there doing a big move, dog. I don't know where my man's Piranha at, but Piranha, that motherfucker is a monster, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas coming up. That nigga Polo. It's a lot of them battle rappers. Dog. I fuck with Michigan battle rap. Them boys been talking Michigan talk. They on their Detroit shit. It's a lot. It's a lot of names I didn't say, like KC, Sin. It's a lot of names out there I ain't throwing out, but it's so many of them. That's the thing. Like I'm just thinking of some off hands, Bigs. You know what I'm saying? And Smith's
Yeah,
words. Them boys out. It's a lot of niggas in Michigan who got it, man. But it's a lot of young boys coming up that's talking crazy too.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, I just been keeping my eye on them.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? I probably have a couple of them niggas slide on this bitch a few times too. They be jumping on. Beans connected to them too. You know
right, right.
them so.
I want to tell the youth too to never let nobody slow you down or stop your dreams, or never let anybody ever like almost feel like they're entitled to get a opinion when you know these people don't have the best interests. I think that was my best problem growing up. I feel like I would have been way bigger than what I am now if I didn't listen to a lot of older guys. If I didn't uh, always felt like I needed approval by somebody who was older or had been out here in the streets longer than me. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
felt like that's where I went wrong at, because now the same people that I used to look up to for advice, you know, some of them in good position, some of them not, you know. And I know niggas just rich that fight demons every day because they soul let them know you done did so much whole shit. You're not about to go to sleep. You're not about to enjoy your vacation in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just always have your own mind. If you feel like things is not right, go with that shit, because that's your gut feeling. You know what I'm saying?
A bad motherfucker, boy. Listen, this all I'm gonna say. Throughout my life, all I could say is one thing I always did was went with my gut. Whether a person liked it or not, I went with my guts. And I ain't saying that my guts always said turn the other cheek. My guts sometimes said go. So I'm just telling y'all, I just always went with my guts. But at the end of the day, my guts led me to be through life legit, no felonies, never been into that situation, never will be, because I'm so legit now. I'm too legit to quit. So it's crazy, like, and I feel so good about it because the it's the whole environment, the whole movement, the whole push that it took. It was just it changed me, like, dog, like that lifestyle wasn't it, fool. And I knew it when I was young, but I had to get older and mature and go with my gut. I went with my gut. Happily married now and everything, like feeling good. Like it's crazy.
You gotta go, you know, your gut feeling is that's only the God that's in you. You know what I'm saying? Telling you what's right or be wrong. You know, it's almost like standing over some food. It might smell a little funny, you know, like my body ain't about to let me eat this. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you see so many niggas, they face this is real shit. Niggas second guess themselves so much that to the point they get stressed out and they face start falling. start caving in. If you go to the hood and you make a lot of them niggas take them cardies off, you make a lot of niggas take them them shades. Make them niggas take that shit off and look in niggas' eyes. They not even healthy up here. Let alone, you know what I'm saying, health-wise, far as physical, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of depression, it's a lot of anxiety, it's a lot of bipolarness right there in Detroit City. And a lot of us forget that, you know what I'm saying? I was wondering why I don't get the support that I deserve, why I don't get the loyalty that I dish out, why niggas ain't ready to ride for me like I'm ready to ride for them. And I had to really sit down and do homework. I had to go on the internet. I had to do some research. And it fucked me up when I found out over 70% of the population in Detroit is suffering from a mental illness. So that let me know that maybe 5 or 6 of my homeboys, out of the 5 or 6 of my homeboys, maybe 4 of them is dealing with a mental illness.
I mean,
it make you look at life totally different. It make you, it's hard, man. Like I didn't had, it's like that old saying, you could take a horse to the water, but can't make him drink. You know what I'm saying? If so many people done showed you their colors, if so many situations then played out and you done seen the outcome, why do we do the same thing over and over and over again? That's like insanity.
shit. Man. Shit.
It's like insanity. I would wanna to start at least like as I do now. The average nigga would have woke up, smoked a blunt. I woke up and drunk some liquor. No, I'm talking shit.
This nigga gotta be doing shit different, man.
Yeah, I do a little shit different, like, like just different shit like this. You know what I'm saying? No caffeine.
Hey, man, hey, don't, man, we ain't promoted by them. That's
Well, fuck them.
that's a whole lot of promotion. You already done showed the bottles. I don't even show bottles. Until they hit me up and chop it over me, it's a couple of motherfuckers that I will support, but I ain't gonna say their names either.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They need to tap in. They know who they is.
Definitely need to tap in. We need some endorsement deal. We need some sponsors.
They know who they is. Yeah, tap in.
For sure.
Cause I'm working hard solo, trying to get. I'm on this move, and boy, telling you this, it's gonna take off. I'm learning slowly but surely, and all this is all in one step. So it's like I be appreciating when everybody be tapping in, like, hey, put me on, or when you gonna have me on, bro? When you gonna? It be like, damn, I done had to even go grab a motherfucking schedule book, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? No,
right.
Just so salute to the logo. You see the fall into the beast on the logo. Hey,
what's that right there? The schedule book.
Yeah, that's the planner. There, so you know what I'm saying? It make me feel good, like, and it be different neighborhood, different niggas who don't even know each other. So I know it be like, if you watch my shit, you see niggas from all different neighborhoods saying different shit, and all of them, like, those Mark P, whatever name they come with, a lot might just hit me with the pedos. You know what I'm saying? Just because we on this, that's how they. But it's Mark P.
See,
I don't change.
You got a source of power though. People gonna want you got an outlet full of power, man. People gonna want to be heard. They want their voice to be heard. They want to be acknowledged. They want to feel important to say, my man's got a podcast. And that's a beautiful thing, especially coming from where we come from. Like, I done been invited to a couple people podcasts, but it's really like, if I don't really know you, you might not get one quicker than my brother or my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, the vibes is different. The motherfucking, you know, the relationship is different, you know?
It's definitely a whole different connection because, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I can only, like, you could tell when I interview motherfuckers, like, I can only, even when I did my Brody down here, my man's WAP, when I had him down here and I interviewed him, it was all love. For the years we knew, it was straight love from the time they met me. Always knew what type of nigga I was, so I never changed. It was like you can't say a nigga acting funny when he ain't never changed. So, for instance, if you know that if you stand in my crib or something, and I wake up and it's 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and y'all niggas still sleep on my couches and the house still yeah, I'm waking up on tip. If you know I'm gonna do that, don't say I'm acting funny. You know I'm gonna do that. Ain't acting funny. I'm being myself.
No,
you know
see, I think acting funny to the world is like you actually standing up for something.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't agree with a person, 9 times out of 10, you're acting funny, or you crazy. Because I mean, if a person don't agree with you, if you feel like you right 100% and they feel like they right 100%, one of y'all gotta be crazy. Like, or could both of y'all be right?
A nigga told me I don't smoke no weed with him. I've been acting funny all summer. I told the nigga, I say, nigga, if me not smoking with no weed with you make you look at me like I'm acting funny, you need to put the drugs down. I don't look at weed like, oh, I'm about to get high. I don't look at weed like that. I don't look at weed like I'm about to get high. I'm about to be feeling so good. About to on my clearly gang shit. I look at weed like, okay, I'm about to pay this bill off of these 2 ounces. I'm about to do this off of these. My hustle mentality might scare a lot of niggas off. A lot of niggas might run like, man, that nigga too disciplined. That nigga too, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to be. I know where I'm going. I look like a damn boo-boo the fool waiting on another nigga to put me on, or I'll be begging at the green store right now for change. I'll be at Hollywood, Coney Island. Can I get a Coney? These niggas don't love you or give a fuck about you.
It's funny, but it's sad, man. It's crazy, dog.
No, this is the funny part.
Streets, man.
You say what?
Salute to the streets, man. It's funny, but it's sad, dog. I hate it, but I love it. Then you know how it go. It's just crazy. It's the streets. How niggas was raised, but man, that's why niggas gotta get out of the streets. All of the criminal shit, I got myself away from, man. I don't. Once you get completely away from that shit, and you go legit, you gonna start having more legit people start coming around, start dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only crowd you gonna be around. You'll go around people who doing what the fuck you doing. So
most definitely,
that's how it goes. If you drink liquor, if you get up every day and go to the liquor store at 9 o'clock and grab some liquor in the morning, and that's what you do and you drink, your homeboys and all your fucking friends gonna be them same niggas who knocking at your door at 9 o'clock because they know it could be a bottle in here, or they got a bottle. Y'all, you gonna hit this bottle because you do this shit at 9 o'clock. Y'all do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that you smoke weed, niggas gonna be over there ready to smoke. You, nigga be at your crib, don't sell weed and smoke weed. You niggas, your homeboys, niggas over there, they don't, you don't roll up. They feeling some type of way. They like, damn, this nigga
Yeah,
don't,
nigga
you
acting
don't really,
funny. All the
oh, you
nigga,
don't
the
really
nigga
smoke.
acting funny.
You don't really smoke. Then the nigga force you to smoke because they had come together and be like, all right, here go 10, let us get a little something to smoke. You get them something to smoke, y'all all smoke it. Then they like, shit, you gonna roll up the next one. You like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's
That'd be the
just that
trap for
way.
me. That'd be the trap for me. Like, I'm real picky too, man. Like, certain niggas, I won't even hit they blunt. Like, I really like smoking by myself. So it's a lot of shit that I just don't do that people would be like, Mo acting funny, you know? Like, if I felt like you don't brush your teeth the proper way, I probably would never smoke with you. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. A lot of these niggas will wake up, don't hit their grill, go eat they bitch, and come right outside. What's up, my baby? And you like, no, you're not about to.
Go eat that. This nigga right here, man.
Hey, this world
I hear
crazy,
this
man.
nigga.
I didn't see it all, Pitos.
Man, crazy dog. Definitely is a crazy world, man.
Hey, I don't mean to get off topic, but there's some funny shit that happened to me, right?
Yeah.
This was about 2 days ago. I'm on a mile and shit, right?
Huh.
And I tell a nigga that just bought some weed from me. I say, nigga, let's go up to Captain J's. I got this coupon. I'll give you some chicken. And the nigga say, shit, I'll take that offer, but just go get it for me and drop it right back off. I say, nigga, if I'm getting the chicken, you gonna have to run in and get it because I'm driving. That was the whole point of me taking you. He say, man, if I do that, a nigga be creeping in my back door. I said, what? He said, yeah, man, my baby mama, she got it bad when it come to these niggas. She bit in and called a nigga over just because we went to Captain J's or some shit. So I said, bro, I looked at the nigga like in confusion because it was like, nigga got cars, nigga got house, nigga got different shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Dressed nice, you know. I couldn't believe that a nigga was actually putting up with a bitch like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But, you know, that conversation that we just had, it kind of sparked, you know, it sparked that shit because I made him get in the car. Nigga, you coming with me. And I'm about to kick it with you about the whole shit. As people, we can't keep bending our character to make other people happy. Why bend your character to make a motherfucker happy or make a motherfucker comfortable? I would rather not have no friends and to be in complete peace with myself. Versus I got all these fake ass friends and I don't even know who the fuck I am.
I don't think I don't think my character been. I'm the same person. Like, I mean, I can get upset. So, you know, I could say that, but like far as like I'm who I am. Everybody is who they are. No matter how it goes, you could be this person, your wife will be this person. Y'all could be totally opposites, but y'all connect and understand each other.